instead of competing with each other, they're working together now.
Yeah, I had heard of that when, I used to work at the airport.
Okay,
So,
yeah, no,
I was aware of something like that, but I don't know.
Pretty interesting.
Probably wasn't.
yeah, it was interesting to hear about that.
And I will be going to the good days on the 19th.
Good. You going, Mr. White?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
Oh, 19.
Oh, no, we'll be on. It's the 29th, isn't it?
I thought it was the 19th, I just got the email.
It's 19.
Oh, oh, looks like you go with Chief and Jessica.
Perfect.
Mr. Cook and I, Mr. White and I will be down in Oregon 2 days.
Email post. So, everybody's getting the invitation.
Dean,
Thank you.
we're live.
Yeah,
Thanks.
good to go. Public Works. Currently, we put the cleaning of the sewer system on hold for this week due to the low temperatures. We don't want to take a chance of damaging any of our equipment. This Wednesday at the sewer lift station, we're going to be getting the new impellers installed, which will indeed extend the life of the lift station by 7 years. So that's a huge cost savings for the city. The guys have just been out, working to clear storm ditches and keep the roads safe by de-icing, or actually just sanding is what we've been doing at major intersections, and that's all I have to report tonight.
I was gone last week. I know the week before we were challenged with water leaks.
Yes,
And did we have a quiet week last week?
knock on wood, yes, we did. Yeah, we had one water leak. We took our new Vector trailer out, and one of the drive belts for the suction pump blew apart on us, so it left us dead in the water, so we had to hire a Vector company to come in and assist. But we got a hold of the Vector company. They came down as soon as they got the new part in and replaced it, and what they found was on their pre-check of that machine, they neglected to tighten up the pulleys, which in turn caused our belts to fall apart.
So was that repair no cost to us?
No cost to the city. Yes.
Good deal, thank you.
Ms. City Administrator?
All right. Just an update on the wetland preserve. Phase 2 includes the planting. That's going to happen the week of March 17th. They got the delivery of the plants happening that Monday, and just the whole week they'll be out planting. Phase 3 bidding. I should get the bid documents this week, and we should be able to get it posted since we're closed Monday, next Tuesday, and get that process started. So that'll include the construction of the overlook and the boardwalk on the wetland reserve. Algona Village, they just got their letter today, notice of complete application. So our planners are reviewing everything. We published the notice, and things are starting to move. We're hoping to have the review done and ready for planning commission by their March meeting. And then 2 weeks from there, we'll have to do a special planning commission meeting, and then it'll be ready for council to look at. So really exciting, we're seeing movement on it, so it's big news. We've started conversations with the city of Auburn for additional water capacity. With all this new development coming in, we now need more water supply. It's definitely a fire thing. We need the fire pressure to if something happen. So we started conversations with them. Admin wise, I put this in my administrator report, no audit this year. Super excited, we wrapped that up in December. We'll be sending Julie to the AWC Wellness Conference. She's our wellness coordinator for the year, and that's in March. And then Public Works wise, we've done interviews with public work director applicants. We got a couple really good potential candidates. They started the background process. So we're excited to get that process moving even more. Damien has left the city. His last day was last Friday. Everything's on good terms. We wish him well in his next endeavor. Police department wise, since chief isn't here, they just had roll call last week. They went over the body worn camera policy, so there's some updates that need to be done. Sergeant Fan and Officer Zathmary are going to DUI training this month, and Officer Lee is graduating March 5th. It sounds like everything's going really well for her. Any questions for me?
Are you guys gonna be able to go to the graduation? I'll get an email out to you. I'm pretty sure it's the 5th.
Yeah, that's what it says.
It's always good when we can all show up and support a new officer.
Thank you.
Hadu Hilton Hotel there.
Yeah.
So the 8th is passed. We're working with the city attorney now to start the process to fully condemn the building. And so we're on good feet right now.
I don't think he ever contacted us, never came with a plan.
Not yet. Zach's still working on that.
Well, I'm talking about the owner,
No.
Oh, no.
because he had to leave to come up with a plan.
What do they think the time for the, is that
I
time frame?
just emailed Zach last week.
So we're just waiting for legal review on next steps.
You know what we're talking about, the Hadu building?
Is that the old one on First there, that big old apartment building? Oh, it's gonna be, torn down, right? Everybody's out of there?
There will be.
That's all true, yeah.
We've tried to help them for 5 years.
Yeah.
And we've had all kinds, we had a judge come in here and review everything and agree that it's, the building is condemned.
Yeah.
Hearing examiner.
Yeah.
I've never been inside with it, I don't care to.
No, please don't. Anything else? I don't have a report tonight. I was gonna show a video of my trip to DC. I didn't plan on doing anything else, and I'll show that, next week, or next big council meeting. It went real well. Wednesday, I will have a mayor of Costello Crane here Wednesday during the day to visit, and we'll continue our working on how we're gonna, construct our relationship with citizens.
Did you, get any, sorry for interrupting, did you guys get any volunteers? I noticed in the paper you were asking for Ukrainian volunteers.
I've got a couple so far. So we're excited about that. I was surprised at how big the Ukrainian community is, bigger than what I thought.
Yeah.
And so, the word's getting out, so we're really excited about that. Anything else? Move on to audience participation. City council encourages public participation during meetings of the city council and welcomes your comments. This time is set aside for you to speak to the city council on any issue. The council ordinarily takes non-agenda matters under advisement before taking action. You are also invited to comment on action items as they are considered during the meeting. Individual speakers will be limited to 3 minutes each in addressing the city council. When addressing the council, please speak clearly, audibly, and state your name and address for the record.
Okay, well, I guess that's me now.
Yes.
Brett Baird, 402 Main Street. I'm pretty sure that you guys are the people to talk to, but like, when, since I'm retired now, and the wife and I, we try to travel a couple months during the summer. And the last time we tried to put a hold on the garbage, they wouldn't allow us to put the hold on it because of the requirement that the city has on garbage being required. And they have they call it there's not an available option at this location. no vacation homes at this location. And we changed it to a once a month thing at that time, which is 23 something for the month. But I just feel like it's wrong that we're even paying that when we're not here to use it. So.
Agreed.
So I was hoping that either you may have a possible solution or you could point me in.
I will find out, I will get back to you this week, between Jessica and I.
Well, no rush, we're not doing it until July.
We just renewed our contract. Yeah.
And that's the other thing, was that, speaking of contracts. Yes. King County, the animal control, this last, must have been about a year ago. We've still got quite a few stray cats down in the area, but I think some of the coyotes are taking care of that now. But, I live trapped one, actually two very feral cats. And of course I called the animal, and they do not have any pickup. We have to take it all the way to Puyallup and drop it and hope when I get there that they have a spot for it.
No, we pay $1,500 a month, isn't it?
I even asked, I went over here to the one just across the river by the high school.
Yeah.
And asked them, okay, if I live trap it and bring it over here, will you take it? Well, what's your address? Algona. No, we can't. The contract says you gotta take it to Puyallup. We don't have to
But
pick up
they
the
should pick it up because we call them all the
I
time.
don't mind taking it, but I shouldn't have to take it all the way to Puyallup when I can go right over here.
The thing is ran out of Sumner. And Sumner, city of Sumner runs.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd be fine with Sumner too. So, just as long as they don't keep shit in my. But,
I will add that to my list to get back in touch with you. You still have the cats?
you know, there's still some around because I'm still finding shit in the front
Or
yard.
just, it's more important that we figure out if they will come pick up animals.
Yeah, you know, like I say, I'm fine even going to Sumner. But
Okay.
I just, Puyallup, you know, Sumner's,
We paid for service.
yeah, I don't,
We paid big dollars for service.
I don't think it's the service that you think it is, or else they're lying.
I'll
But
find
that's
out.
possible. I've had that done before,
I will find out and let you know.
so, okay, I appreciate it. So, that's it for me.
Okay.
I'm ready for a nap now.
Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you.
Move on to discussion items. Discussion item A, 2024 comprehensive plan.
All right.
It says 2024.
It was written in 24. That was when we're supposed to be passing it.
Thank you, Kim.
All right, so we have made no changes. We'd like to compile the final comp plan this week and email it to council. I don't think there's anything in the packet, is there any books?
No, for the,
For today.
no, there's
Okay.
one packet down there.
Okay. So we only put the memo in there. Nothing's changed. If you have comments, please let me know. We can bring it to the planner's attention. We'd like to compile a final comp plan book and send it your way this week, that we have time to review it. But other than that, there hasn't been changes since last time. We're gonna have the public hearing next council meeting, so we'll have a chance to come in and, yeah. Any questions?
So there's been no changes since the last time we looked at it,
No changes.
because that means I don't have to read it again.
I mean, there was so many changes, you're just gonna have to start over. No, I'm just kidding. No, no
When I
changes.
read it, then I'm gonna test you on it.
Oh, boy. Touche.
Any other questions?
No, sir.
Thank you, sir. Item B is 2025 Planning Commission Work Plan.
Alright, let me. There have been a couple changes. Let me pull up the memo.
Date changes.
Date changes, yep. And I believe that was it. Yes, there was some date changes. There was also one item that moved from one category to another. I apologize. My email's acting funky. Critical areas.
Yeah, the climate planning, we moved that up.
Okay, speak louder so I can hear you.
They moved up the, climate planning, HB 1181. We had it further on down the list, and so we decided the planning commission to move it up. That was a little bit more important.
It also looks like the task header names have been slightly modified, probably just for clarity. Hard deadlines and notes regarding same have been added. So I believe that's what the red is, or those are hard deadlines. Other than that, content-wise, nothing's changed. It's just reformatting, some of the dates have changed a little bit. Any questions on that? Alright, and this is second review, so we'll have the final version for passage at the next meeting.
Item C is resolution 1292-25 King County Flood Reduction Grant Agreement.
Alright, so this is a second look at the grant agreement for the Cherry Park neighborhood. This is to restore the pond in the neighborhood and the storm system upgrades that need to be done. That street floods every time there's a big rain. I don't know why there's a big divot in the road with a drain that goes nowhere, so we gotta connect all that and get things going again. We received $250,000 from King County Flood District for the work, and we're hoping to get that done this summer.
Yes.
That's to redo the detention pond and catch basins and sewer lines or storm sewer lines.
Well, that engineer.
Yeah, because I think right now, from what I can tell over there right now, it's just all French drain systems that are completely plugged with.
Well, they're higher than the road.
Yeah. Well, they would work if it, if it wasn't overgrown with grass and people didn't decide that they didn't want rocks in their driveway, they put grass instead.
We're gonna hook it up to our storm system, so you'll see box culverts and get that properly.
So then where in all this does the property revert back to the city? Is that something else?
That would be a future endeavor. We'd have to get the HOA that's defunct to basically take it over. It's a separate process than the grant agreement. When we applied for the grant, it was just to restore it based off the maintenance agreement.
Most importantly at this time is making the neighborhood safe, for the people that live in the neighborhood. I mean, it's been 20 years.
I don't want this to happen again, so I want to make sure that.
I believe that I have some in the original agreements that I have in my office, and it states we would take it over if it wasn't taken care of.
Yeah.
I can find that and figure it out.
I mean, it's not like it's the city's money, but it's a grant to the city, and then, and then if we become responsible for it after this point, then somewhere it has to stay that it's our property.
Correct.
Because it's gonna be a nice park over there, it used to be a really nice park,
Yes.
so, and then they gotta realize it's not just for the neighborhood, it's for
Well, we're gonna start towing
us that it's a fire lane, not a parking lot. Cul-de-sac, it's a fire truck turnaround. Okay. And two. Item D is resolution 1293-25, Department of Ecology Grant Agreement.
All right, so this is our second look at the Department of Ecology grant agreement. This is for the enhanced maintenance plan for stormwater operations. Our newest NPDS permit requires more street sweeping. So this plan would help support another grant coming this fall to get funds for renting a street sweeper. So of the, it's $23,340 for Gray and Osborne to do the work. This grant is for $20,443, so the city's pitching in $3,000. They've actually, or nearly, have completed the plan, so that'll be ready to go here shortly. And now it's just the grant portion we gotta finish up.
We looked at buying a street sweeper at $250,000 to $500,000, and for something that sweep the streets maybe once a month, it's value, and the times we've rented a street sweeper, it's been $600, and they come in and they do the whole town.
This one,
Yeah,
you spend more money in maintenance than you do.
I think it costs us $1,000 in repairs every time we use that factory. Any other questions, comments? Resolution 1294-25, Coalition of Small Police Agencies Interlocal Agreement.
All right, so Chief brought this up at the last meeting. We now have the ILA in front of you tonight with the resolution. So the Coalition of Small Police Agencies is in the process of renewing the ILA with participating agencies. It's a mutual aid agreement between the participating cities to provide assistance in times of emergencies, conduct joint training opportunities, and cooperate in other areas of law enforcement where needed. Pretty basic ILA. Zach had no additional input on it. Other than that, any questions?
We're all set. Item F is 2026 through 2035 Water Resource Inventory Area 9 Interlocal Agreement. Presentation we had at the workshop. Do you have any questions on it?
Well, I thought it was a good presentation.
Yeah, it was a good presentation. Better than I thought it was going to be. More valuable to the city. I see no new business, no old business, ordinances, and resolution. A is resolution 1289-25, Transportation Improvement Board Grant Agreement.
I make a motion that we approve, resolution 1289-25, Transportation Improvement Board Grant Agreement. I will second that.
I have a motion and second and for approving resolution 1289-25, Transportation Improvement Board Grant Agreement. Is there any questions or comments?
My only question is, when are we gonna see what it's supposed to be?
As soon as the next resolution gets passed, I'm gonna let Gray and Osborne know, and they're gonna work on a final design. And then,
Does the city have any input on the design of that?
absolutely.
Some sort of detail of what they were thinking or something?
They do have a rough draft. Where it's at, I have to search my email, but you're more than welcome to come in during the day and look at it. Or I can email it out to you.
Yeah, if you could email it to me, then.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Just have to make sure we're getting what we need.
Anything else?
I just don't want them to get a month into it and then the city goes, what do you do?
Yeah. Please. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Passed. Item B is resolution 1290-25, Gray and Osborne Consultant Agreement for TIP project.
I make a motion to approve resolution 1290-25. Second.
Have a motion to approve resolution and a second to approve resolution 1290-25, Gray and Osborne Consultant Agreement for Algona Boulevard project. Any questions?
No, all my questions were answered in the last.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Thank you. Last one, resolution 1291-25, King County Hazardous Waste Grant Agreement.
I make a motion to approve resolution 1291-25. Second.
We have a motion to approve, motion and a second to approve, resolution 1291-25, King County Local Hazardous Waste Grant Agreement. Is there any questions, comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Passed. Next workshop.
There's something I'm drawing.
I think we withdraw it late last time, we ended up having some, so why don't we, put it back to you
Okay.
for that? Unless there's something particular you guys want to see or hear or talk about.
Well, I thought the chief was gonna talk about something, but I don't remember that. It's 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm old.
Okay, we'll do that. Anything else from good to work?